Alright, so we're back to City Skylines, back to Lakeville apparently. I never actually bothered checking the name. So, we have two small villages right here. We have the main city right here. I'm gonna have to do some restructuring. For one, we have to fix this area right here. So I'm gonna be putting down some sort of a roundabout. I did test it out, so I'm probably gonna be doing the same thing that I tested, sort of, as much as I can. What else do we have? Yes, Pleasant Square. I'm actually gonna change this name. Of course, it won't allow me to select this for some reason. How about now? Okay, there we go. That works. So, Pleasant Square, I'm gonna be calling you... Farmer Square, because that seems a bit more appropriate for back here. And, well, we had Pleasant Square twice. For some reason the RNG decided to choose the same name again. Not sure what's up with that. Alright. Yeah, was something else I had to do. A problem with Farmer Square is that I put the farms on the land with no fertility, and I put the houses on the land with fertility for the most part. So that's not a good idea. That's also why we have so much traffic back here. I actually have to import crops, which is, well, it's a bit stupid, of course, but it's the way the game works. Importing, yeah. So we'll have to try and fix that. So I'm going to be switching over the residential and the farming plots back and forth, pretty much. Do I do this now? Yeah, let's do it now. Let's take a look. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like you're able to, like, overlay this natural resource thing together with these zones. That would be very useful to have, but it is what it is. But let's start with turning all of this into farmland. I was thinking of somewhat redoing the farmland a little bit to make it look more, I don't know, farmland-ish. We'll see what I can do with that eventually, but let's see now. Where are we at? Yeah, so this is all fertile as well. Same with these areas. Over here as well. This is all residential right now, so that wasn't a good idea. Alright, that's that. Anything more? I think this little patch here could be... well, no, actually I'm going to keep him as it is. It's fertile, but not very much so. I want to keep it to this belt over here. We got this area. Is this... yeah, that's residential as well. Alright, that's that. I think that's pretty much it for... and now let's turn some of these farms into, well, residential plots. So let's see now. We have this, we have that, this road, all of this, basically all of this. Alright, let's get it going. I'm also gonna need to put down a bit more commercial once again to replace what I just got rid of. That should be about it, I think. What about this little thing here? I don't know what building they're gonna put on this. Probably nothing, but we'll see. Let's check. Are we good now? I guess these could be something different as well. You know what, I'm gonna make a commercial over here in the middle. That seems like a little bit of a better idea. Alright. I'm gonna need a little bit more though. You know what about all of Farmer Square? Well, this square thing here. Let's make this all commercial. like that. We have a little patch of residential still there. You know, I'm not gonna keep it there. It's not in the way or anything. We also still have a little... What is this? This is with the park. Oh yeah, that's right. The park, we won't really need that park there, but I'm gonna keep it there for now. So, let's actually unpause and see if this is going to develop in any way. Set it to speed 2. We probably won't see anything for a while, seeing as we don't have a lot of demand for industrial, but it'll happen. So in the meantime, I also want to fix this little zone right here. So this is a bad. I knew it was going to be bad, but well, let's change it before it actually becomes terrible. So let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. And that frees up quite a bit of space. Let's get our roundabout. Go for the small one because, well, the big one is actually pretty big, and I don't want this right here. Let's put that somewhere around here. Like that, perhaps. Let's see if that's gonna work. So I need a road. I'm gonna try and make it so that it doesn't deform in any way, but that might be difficult. So if I do this, for example, let's go like that. Yeah, there we go, that's already screwed up, so let's try again. There used to be way too... Oh yeah, connections in the middle. Connections in the middle. That was what did it. Let's put it back right there. I hope that's symmetrical. Symmetrical enough. It'll have to be. It probably isn't, but it'll have to be. Let's put some roads back here. Like that. I gotta stay shape. Shit. Now let's see if it's gonna work properly. Keep moving these things in the middle soon enough. So, let's actually try with this road first. This is the 6-lane road with the grass. So this one. Alright. It didn't deform. That's good. It's not exactly symmetrical. But you know what? Screw it. I don't have OCD, so it's not that big of a deal. Let's put that one over there somewhere. Let's put this one over here. Alright. And now we still need to connect it to the highway. So I think I'm gonna be going with a stretch of highway for this one. Or am I? I might. This. Oh, that's. Is this gonna... Let's get rid of all this snapping crap. I'm gonna keep the angle though. And the guidelines. Still snapping. Why are you snapping? Oh, it's... Crap. I hate it when it does this. I might need to go a little further than this. So, let's see. Is this... This is just a ramp. I'm gonna keep it as a ramp for now. You know, I could just get the ramp to go all the way over there and connect another ramp to the ramp. So it's gonna be lots of ramps. Like that, for example. This one here. This one, of course, will not cooperate. Son of a bitch. Okay, well, let's do this again. Let's get rid of... I don't want to snap. Damn it. I hate it when this game does this. It shouldn't. Let's see now. What if I... That's gonna suck. If I get rid of these things now, is it still gonna deform? Because now the snapping is gone. Hopefully it doesn't. So can I do this still to try and reduce deformation? We'll see if it works. Now we have, let's see if I can put a highway up there. I potentially could. A little stretch of highway. It did deform the roundabout, unfortunately, a little bit. But you know what? Screw it. It's still good enough. And let's see if I can connect these things up like that. Of course not. I think I'm gonna need to get rid of these parts. Let's do this one again. Right, now it's shorter than the other one. Right, that's good. That works. Now I need to connect these things still. I'm going to make my own stretch of ramp. Let's go. Can I? Oh, well, I could do that. Potentially, but it's gonna be a mess. What about this? A little further out. What about this? Huh. Okay, well, that's not bad. Now I just need to try and recreate this over here. That's gonna be more difficult. Alright, well, that works. Now I just have to fix all the directions and then we're good. So this one is gonna come from over here, that way, that way. This one goes up. Is that it? Okay, that seems to be it. Let's get rid of all this stuff. Let's see if it works. Eventually I'm gonna be upgrading this to, well, highways, I think. Highways with the... I could actually do this now. Highways with the sound barrier, so it's not that expensive. It's just a little roundabout, so... And that's that. So now that should solve traffic in this area, for now at least. But eventually I'm gonna be mostly interconnecting everything with everything. So it's not gonna be like the stuff you see often when other people play. Like they have highways going like this, then they have highways going like this, and between all the highways they place a district, and the only connection between the districts is the highways, which causes a lot of traffic problems. Now, roundabouts don't cause problems, not if you place them in the right spot and not if you don't funnel all the traffic through it. It's good to distribute traffic, like people can go here, here and here. Also, I redid the farmer square. So now hopefully we're gonna reduce traffic here, because I built most of my farms on this area, but we got no fertility here, so I moved all the farms into this area. And all residential is back here, so normally that should reduce traffic as well. It's good now, but that's mostly because most of this farmland has not been developed yet. So we'll have to wait and see how that plays out. Meanwhile, oh yeah, the landfill is full, so let's build a new one. Do we have, yeah, well, soon enough we'll have the incineration plant. It's looking good now. Also, the bus seems to be doing pretty good. Quite a lot, even some tourists, not sure why. There's absolutely nothing to see here. Let's take a look at the stats. We are getting 200, almost 300 by... yeah, with the buses, 200 with the taxis. I'm not sure why they give me so much money, despite the fact that we have only quite a few people using them. Must be very, very expensive taxis. It's still a loss though. We're paying a lot more for the buses. But you know what? It's all to get less traffic. Alright, we have lots of... not enough workers apparently. That's actually... well, I don't know. That means we should get some more residential. How about all this commercial stuff here? It seems to be slowly developing, which is good. I'm also going to be redoing some of my... I don't know, I'm thinking of... well, over here maybe not. It's not big enough. But if we have some bigger farming areas, perhaps. Over here, for example, I'm going to be making big blocks with some smaller blocks in between. It's going to make sense eventually, but over here it seems like things are a bit too spread out. I could still do it though, all the way up to the all the way up to the railroad. Soon enough, I should actually be getting the railroads. Don't know when. Let's see, prison, cargo. There we go, train station. Small city, 12,000 people. It actually doesn't even look that bad. More symmetrical than I anticipated. Okay, I'm also gonna be putting a few more connections to the highway. Simple ones like this, because they work. And as long as you don't concentrate all the traffic through one interchange, you're good. So, as you can see, it works, and it's actually fairly simple, very small, compared to, for example, this is even a small interchange. If you go for these huge ones right here, for example, it's insane. Now, of course, this is to go from one highway to the other. This one is just to get off the highway, but still, I don't need that many highways. And I have the mod that allows me to connect pretty much every road with the outside, so I might just keep it one highway and go with the secondary roads up here. It's gonna be interesting. A bit more realistic, I suppose. A building has burned down. Well then, where's it? It's gone. I'm not seeing it. Alright, let's put down some more houses, because we have lots of residential demand. You know, let's allow people to settle on this stretch right here. Let's build a few roads, perhaps in a farmer square, seeing as we have lots of jobs here. So let's try and expand this a little bit. Okay, that's absolutely awful. Let's try and redo this. Yeah, it's at least a little better. let's see. Water. Quite a bit of abandonment here, probably because not enough workers. But we're fixing that. We're gonna get more. Let's take a look. Yep, not enough workers. Well, see how that plays out. Yeah, of course I still have this thing too. I could empty it, but thing is, there's not much point. Not until I have the incineration plant, which is soon. I've got lots of money. So what can I do? I'm actually gonna change some of this into commercial. I'm gonna continue this stretch right here in the middle. Seems appropriate. Roundabout still working. Lots of traffic. I could go all the way up here actually. Claim this whole middle section for commercial. But I'm just gonna leave it as it is for now. We actually do have some nice houses here with the level 3 houses. What are we doing here? Any development? Yeah, a little bit. Also, I did add a mod for the parks to balance them again. Because it was weird, because for example, a huge park did less than a small dog park, for example. Which was absolutely stupid. So now they make a bit more sense. Now I can place pretty much any park I want without having to bother much about how efficient they are. It's just based mostly on how expensive they are. Alright, well, I was gonna do something else too. I had to expand this road. To do that, I'm gonna have to move the clinic. Let's see, well, okay, this could actually work. We have this little house here. We're gonna have to demolish this one. Move the clinic one tile over, and hopefully that helps. What else do we have here? Nothing, nothing, nothing. Elementary school. Is it all the way to the... let's see. Which road is this? 4 lane with grass. This one. Yeah, it's in the way. Same with high school. Luckily I have plenty of money, so I'm just gonna move them. Actually I can't move them. There's no point in moving them twice. Let's take a look actually at the difficulties. This one does 40% relocation cost. So if I 40% relocation cost, does this mean I have to pay 40%? If I do, then it's still actually worth it to move it once and move it back. It'll save me 20%, but then again I have so much money, it doesn't matter that much, does it? So I'm just gonna demolish all these buildings. I'm gonna put them back where they were supposed to be. So let's start with... I hope I don't have any back here either. Alright, that's one of the bad things about putting the municipal buildings on the main street. If it's not exactly upgraded yet, gonna have to think about that one next time. This is the clinic. Get rid of the clinic. Get rid of... We have another house here, so we can easily move it up. We have the elementary school. We have the high school. Is that it? I don't think there's any back here. Alright, now let's upgrade all of this. We only have to do it once. Okay, now we actually have some good connections. And now let's put down all the stuff I demolished. I think we had a clinic over here somewhere, next to the graveyard. Where was it? I think it was over here. That's the clinic. The elementary school was next to this park. I think is this? It looks so small. Was it over here? It was next to the park at least. I guess it was. Alright. Just looks like we demolished so much. I'm gonna put it over here. That's good. And the high school. High school actually sort of fits over here as well, next to the elementary school. That could work. Sort of. Or, you know, screw it. I'm just gonna put it over here again. It's good. Okay. Now, normally my budget shouldn't have changed. I hope. Yeah, okay, we're good. It's almost as if nothing happened, but well, I guess I should recolor all this. Oh crap. I think that's everything. Now I had to demolish quite a few buildings to do this. As you can see down here, it's just bad. But they'll be rebuilding stuff pretty soon. My population has dropped a little bit as well. Let's take a look how the farms are doing. It looks like they're starting up again, or not operating. Operating normally, not operating.